Hey you guys, I just wanted to pop in here because I recently put out a poll and you guys were requesting that I create a video tutorial for you to show you how to make Facebook posts that have bolded text or fonts that have a little bit of character to them so you can spruce up your posts and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and today show you how to do that. Plus, I'm going to also use the copy that I use when I'm welcoming in new members. Now, it's really important that when you are creating a Facebook group, if you're new to creating Facebook groups, you really want to engage with your people right away, because otherwise a lot of people will join a group and then they'll just forget about it. They won't come back. So I'm going to show you a couple little tips and tricks, and let's go ahead and jump into this. So right here is the example. You can see close up of what the text is going to look like once we're done. I'll go ahead and show you the live version. So this is the live version of what we're going to be covering today. It's got the emojis, the bolded text, and it has some of the new members that recently joined. And then it's also got a video on here that has music. I'm not going to click on this because if I do, it's going to be super loud and it's probably going to hurt your ears. So I'm not going to go ahead and click on that. And we're also not covering the video aspect of this because that's a completely different tutorial. If you do happen to have my project catalog courses, those courses will show you how to create videos within Canva. Canva is one of the graphics programs that I use a lot. So whenever you're looking into any of the project catalog courses, that is the main platform that we're using in order to create videos with music and also graphics. Okay, let's go ahead and dive in to how to do this post. Now, in case you've never done this before, it's really super simple. All you really need to do is first off, write out your copy into a separate document. So for example, I'm going to hop over here. Okay, so I've hopped over here to my Word doc, okay? And you can use Google for this. It's great for that. You don't have to have Microsoft or anything like that. Just go ahead and use the tools that are inside of the Google Suite and you're good to go. So this is a Word doc inside of the Google Suite. And I've gone ahead and I've typed up all of the copy that I'm going to be using for my welcome text. Now, or welcome post, I should say. So one of the things I like to do is I like to start it off with a woohoo, welcome to our amazing new members. Then I like to put in the number of members that are joining us. And then I really want to get to know our members right off the bat, okay? We want to start that engagement so we can start talking and conversating, getting to know each other, because that's how you start to build relationships with people that are starting to come into your group. So the next thing I'll do is right underneath that is put in, number one, what's your business name? Number two, are you on Instagram? If so, drop your handle, so they can share what it is that they create, for their business, or what it is they do for their business. And then also a lot of times we really want to get to know, what is the biggest struggle in your business? What is something that you might be looking for within this group? So if you're new to creating Facebook groups or running them, it's really important that one, you get to reach out to your members to share, ask them to share a little bit of information about themselves so that you can see what is it that they do and what are they bringing into the group. And because we've got a lot of people in this group, we've got a lot of people that do different types of handmade crafts and stuff, or run different types of online businesses. So that's something that we want to put out there, because you never know, you might have more people inside the group that can relate, and that's going to start conversation for them, and then things are just going to blossom from there. So number three is, what is your biggest struggle growing your business? And the reason why we want to ask that is because we want to know as a group, and when I say we, I'm talking about Boss Class Academy, myself, Mandy, and Aaron. We want to know, what is it that our members are struggling with, and how can we help them? How can we better serve them? So taking that example into your own Facebook group, you have to remember, like, this is not all about you. Like, you're there to help the people within your group. You're there to assist them. And you want to know, like, what are their pain points? What is it that, that they're looking for within the group? And how can you help them and provide that information that they need? So that's why number 3, we ask, what is the biggest struggle that you have in growing your business? The other thing, the last thing that we like to do is in these welcome posts, I also like to bring it up to their attention because they're new to the group. So when you're new to something, you're coming into something and it's like everybody who's already there knows all the information that's going on, within the group. They know all the announcements, all the updates, but you have to put yourself in a position of a new person coming into a group. It's like when you go, to a new job, or when you go into a new college or a new school, or something outside of your home, and you're joining like a new club or something. And of course they're always going to have their own updates. They've always got their own agendas going on and stuff like that you don't know about when you're going in. So what you want to do is know what's going on, because now you're a member of that group. So now you want to know what's going on. So within the post, the 4th thing that I like to add is you're joining just in time. Currently, right now, what we've got going on is the release of the September project catalog. So I want to bring that up to their attention. If it's something that they're interested in, they can learn more on that page or that sales page, or they can opt in to an email if that's what is required to learn more. So the 4th thing within your posts, you always want to put in like what's current, what is something that those people can dive into or learn more about. So now that we have the dynamics of why I format everything in a specific way, let's go ahead, get the people that we need to welcome, and then let's dress up the post so it doesn't look so boring. All right, so I'm going to go ahead, now that I've typed this all up, going to copy that to my computer's memory. Now, this is what it's going to look like when we're done. But let's go ahead and take this post now, and we're going to go back into the group. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go to this page. Now, here's a little tip or a little trick that we use when welcoming new members. So if you scroll back over to your group and then you look for the menu tabs at the top, you want to click on members. And then right here, this is a better way of welcoming people into your group, because once you hit right welcome, it takes everybody into a new post. So when you address these people, when you say hello to these people, Facebook will automatically remove them from that little box that you see here. So now you're up to date with everybody that's coming into the group. You're not sitting there manually putting everybody down on a list and then going, did I welcome this person? Did I welcome this person? Did I welcome this person? Facebook is allowing you to go ahead and throw that into a new welcome post, and then it will remove those people from the new members that join this week box. So go ahead and click on the right welcome post. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit Shift and Enter to make some space so that I can work up top on this new post. And this way, I'm not interfering with the people that have just joined. So I'm going to go ahead and delete the wording on the top. Okay. And let's leave that space right there. Okay. So now that we've got this prepped for us, the next thing that we need to do is actually, we need to go and dress up the fonts. So I'm going to first post the message in here. Okay. And it looks very wonky. I'm not going to lie, but we're going to go ahead and fix that up. So first, let's go over to Lingo, I think it's Lingo Jam. But when I type in Google is I always type in Facebook font changer. There you go. And then I use Lingo Jam. So if you click on that, it's going to look like this. Okay. So I don't like to put the entire message in here because look what happens. Then you see just this insanity over here. Okay. It's too much. So I'm going to hit Control-Z to delete that and clear it. I'm going to come back to my post and I'm just going, now that I have it in memory, I have it in the post itself. I don't have to worry about losing anything. I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to highlight the words that I want to bold. And I think I had it like this, but let's double check. Okay, so this is how it needs to look. So I'm going to have the woohoo all the way to the end of members bolded. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to highlight all of that, copy it, and then I'm going to go back into Lingo Jam and paste that here. Okay. And then I need to go make sure I have the right number of people. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go back into Lingo Jam. I'm going to take this out and put 5. And then now you see where Lingo Jam actually puts the sentence that you put in this box to the left, it takes it into the right and it shows you what the text would look like. So I'm going to scroll down and let's see. Let's find the one I like to use. These are the two that I like to use the most. This is actually the one I'm looking for. So I'm just going to highlight it, right click and hit copy. And then I'm going to go back into my Facebook post, highlight this, right click, and I'm just going to paste over it. So it's going to delete what was there before and it's going to take in the bolded text. Okay. So now because I have a very short-term memory, I'm going to come in here and see what needs to be bolded next. So the next one is going to be what's your business name and then everything that's there by the numbers. So let's go into the post. There's no numbers in there. So I'm going to go ahead and add that. Just bear with me because I don't remember it doing this before, but oops, we'll get through it. It's not, strange. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Just don't mess with it. Okay. All right, so these 3 things are bolded. I'm probably just going to take all of them. So I'm going to highlight, right click and copy. And I know you're seeing where it's got the bold, italicized, and all of that. Anytime I go to use these, it doesn't seem to work. So I just ignore it. This is actually built into Facebook, but every time I go to use it, it doesn't work. So I ignore it. I'm just going to go ahead and copy this and go back into Facebook fonts, Lingo Jam, paste it in, and let's go ahead and scroll. So we're just going to scroll down, and then here we go. This is the font that I like to use. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight it, copy it, go back to the post, highlight it, come on, and then just paste over it, just like that. Go back to the doc. Let's see what else we need to highlight. So September issue, project catalog. Copy it, And come in here and delete this out. Paste in the new wording that I need. Scroll down. There we go. Copy that. Come back here. This actually goes a lot faster once you get used to it. It's just going a little slow because I'm walking you through it step by step. Let's see, what's next? So I got that, and then click below to join now. So we're going to go ahead and copy this. Go back. I'm going to hit Control-V because it's faster. And scroll down. And my computer's going to freeze for a little bit. Let's see, where did it go? There we go. Copy. And paste over. Okay, so now we've got the formatting of the fonts. All of the copies good to go. Let's go ahead and add in our emojis. So for the emojis, I'm going to go over to, where is it? Emojipedia. Let me go back. Okay, so it's emojipedia.org. That's the website. And I'm going to go ahead and look for the emojis that I have. I just want to show you how their search engine works on here. So one of the things you can type in just as like a bold generic search is like cheers. That'll bring you like the clinking glasses and whatnot. And then sometimes you can come over here too on the side and you can see like the most popular, and then events. You can actually, like, let's say you're doing a post that has to do with like a certain holiday or something. You can come over here to where it says events and it'll bring you stuff for all of that. Like, let's go look at fall and autumn since that's more of the recent. You can come in here and it's going to actually show you all the stuff that's related to fall and autumn. So if you're making a post that's very much like strictly about that season, this is a great way to come in here and grab some related emojis. But right now we're looking for I think, is that a party popper? It might be a party popper. Let's check that. If not, I'll just copy it from the talk. There we go. It's a party popper. So, I mean, it's going to look a little bit different on this screen versus on here, but that's okay. So just click on that. It's going to show you like the meaning of the emoji. So if you happen to come across an emoji that you're not really familiar with, it'll show you what it is. You can come down to here where it says copy and paste, hit the copy button. That's going to copy it to your laptop or your computer. And if you scroll down, you can also see what this emoji looks like on different platforms. So I'm just going to scroll down here real quick. It's going to change up depending on whatever platform you're using. If you want to come in here and add it to a different, system or something. But let's go ahead. We copied that. Let's go ahead and go back to the post itself. So new members, I think I have it posted right here after where it says members. So I'm going to go look. Yes, I do. It's right there. And then the next thing that I have is these push pins. So let's go ahead and get the push pins. I'm going to come back in here to the search engine and put push pins. You can try pins. That's the only thing is you kind of have to mess around with the search engine to get what you're looking for. So pins, push pin. I had push pin, but I didn't put the word together. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and click on that and then copy it. I'm going to go back to my post and I'm just going to hit Control-V now. And Control-V, click and Control-V. And then I want to hit space, but I'm like nervous it's going to mess up the formatting. Okay. Yay, it didn't mess up the formatting. Okay, so now we've got that whole post done, I believe. We have everything bolded that we need to have bolded. we have the number of people that are joining, we have the emojis, formatting is right, and then we have the link so that people know what's new, what's going on. And then let's go ahead and bring these people back up. I'm going to put a dot here and then hit enter. Wait, hold on. There you go. I'm going to hit a dot, shift and enter to leave a little bit of space because I don't like to see everything like super clustered because the readability factor. And then I'm going to go ahead and exit this out. I don't want it to post this. I want it to actually post a video. Hopefully I can find the video easily. I have a lot on my computer, but let's find out. Let's see. Was that the one that I had? That might be the right one. I don't know. I don't think so. Another thing you can do, if you have a video that you want to post and it's not playing to show you what it's going to look like, you can actually schedule your post for the same day. And I'm recording this, and right now it is 10:23 Pacific Standard Time, but I can select 10:55 a.m., which is a little bit later from now, and I can go ahead and schedule it. And if I do that, let me see if it allows me to show you. I hope it works with me. Okay, cool. It's going to show you down here your post was scheduled. Hit the view link. Now it's going to make me a liar. Ay, ay, ay. But it should pop up here. Okay. Whew. All right. Your video is now ready. I forgot, when you have a video, it does take a little bit longer for it to get situated in your system. So now you can actually see the video play and make sure that you're adding the proper video if that's what you're doing with your post. So this isn't the exact video that I want. This is actually a different video. So I'm going to refresh this and it should come up here. There we go. Okay. And then Facebook's acting really wonky for me today. I don't know why. But typically you could hit these three buttons and it'll let you edit it. And I don't know why it's not letting me. See, it's like it wants to drop down, but it's not. Okay. Anyways, so you want to make sure you have the video that you want to use, and then you would just add that in here. But that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and use this post. So all I need to do now is, once the post is done, regardless of the video, it still says welcome to the family. So I'm going to go ahead and hit post now. So once I do that, now it's dropping it into the group. And then what I like to do, let me show you. Let's go to videos. Okay. So what I like to do for the videos and the welcome group posts, let's see. Okay, so I'm going to show you here. I'm going back to discussion and click on welcome. See if that shows you. Okay, so you see these little hashtags right here. I like to add welcome to a lot of the posts if it's like, you know, people coming in, or, you know, start here if you're new to the group. The reason why is because then you can actually click on the hashtags at the bottom of the post, and then it'll take you to a whole stream of threads so that you can get more familiar with it. So for this start here, we have the story behind Boss Class Academy's branding. You scroll down and you can see like questions that we ask within the group. You can see more of the welcomes that we've sent out to students or members. And then other things like start here, you can go ahead and engage with the mark your spot on map. So you can actually build your own stream of posts for people to see. So on the welcome here, I like to add that because we're not just welcoming them, but like I said, when you're coming into a new group, it's good to learn like the background. It's good to learn what's going on. So if they have questions about like the group, they can find the story on that. If they want to engage, they can go ahead and answer the posts and, can learn more about the coaches, all that good stuff. They're learning everything about the group and what we do and all that stuff. So you can just hit back or you can click on the group name here and it'll take you right back to the main page. But that's basically it. So I'm going to go ahead and Facebook's really being wonky for me. It doesn't want me to do anything today. So I might have to actually go on my phone in order to add that hashtag because for whatever reason, it's just not letting me do it on the computer. I don't know why. But yes, you can go on your phone and actually hit the 3 dots and it will drop down a menu and you can see where it says like edit the hashtag topics. You can click that and you can actually put in the hashtag topic that you want to be added to the bottom of this post. Okay. And then what that's going to do, it's going to add it up here. So the group can click on this list of topics and they can actually see everything that's in here. Right now it's just showing what's pinned, but if they hit all, then they can see all the different hashtag topics in here. So I just wanted to give you a very thorough video tutorial on all of that in case you do decide to do this for your own group. There's a lot of other tips and tricks that you can add into your posts that are going to make it a lot more engaging with the rest of the group. Okay, so I hope that tutorial is helpful. I'll have some more tutorials here for you down the road. Keep an eye open for any polls that are out there. If there's anything that we can put into the group to help you out, we'd love to do so. Drop a comment down below. Let me know how this was. If you have any questions, please let me know. I hope you guys have a great day.